Hi everyone, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Back again, back to life and reality. This is the Hospital Chronicles day something. I need to do calculations later. Guys, it's been a very, very eventful days. It's been very eventful. I had 2 surgeries, as I explained in my last videos. So I had one on Sunday to remove the tube in my stomach, as it was an infected tube, and I had one on Monday, the following day, which is the one in the neck, which is like here. So the tube is here now. The Sunday one went really well. Everybody was like so nice, and like they made me fall asleep, and it was just so lovely. And I just had a moment kind of situation where I cried because they asked me to remove my earrings because they're doing surgery. I need to remove jewelry, and like these are my mom's earrings, and nobody's ever asked me to remove them before, so it triggered me, and I just like bawling out. It was so embarrassing. I'm like, I'm so sorry, it's not your fault, it's just I'm triggered, blah blah blah. So whatever. Anyways, so that happened, so that was fine. And so that happened. So then when I woke up, like I had general anesthesia, I slept, then I woke up and I was like fine. And obviously it's a surgery, so it's a wound that has to heal, and it was a bit painful, but I slept at night. Monday, on the other hand, this idiotic who are about to receive a very big claim from yours truly did this surgery with local anesthesia, right? So I'm fully awake, not general, local. They said that apparently they did put some sort of painkiller, like with via drip, like the drip is here. So via drip, so via like the vein thing, so it's supposed to be moving quickly, but it didn't work. Moreover, the anesthesia they were using on my body, this is the idiot that did the surgery. The anesthesia that they used on my body, it was the same thing that happened when I was in the UK, which is the same thing that happened when I was here as well, where my skin is really tough, and so it's not the average skin of the average white person who normally does the surgery. My skin is really tough, and so for that reason, it can't absorb the local anesthesia as quickly as the other person. So everything they was doing, I was feeling. The cuts, I was feeling. When they had to sew at the end, I was feeling it. And I kept like banging my hand on the table, like, guys, I'm feeling what is happening. You guys need to like do something, give me painkillers. Why am I awake? Can I not be asleep for this? And they're like, oh, we're gonna finish soon. A 20 minutes procedure, something like that. At the end of it, it took 2 hours basically. It was terrible. I came back, I was so traumatized because it took me back to England days. Then on top of everything, one idiot like this, I'm in the middle of crying because now at this point they were sewing, right? And I can feel it, and I'm crying. This idiot, and by the way, they were also all men, so I think maybe that's also contributing. I don't know. This guy is like, oh, how are you feeling, madam? Are you feeling okay? And I ignored him because I didn't want to be rude, so I ignored him because I'm crying because I can feel it. I'm in pain, and these people are not doing anything for me. They're not doing anything at all to help ease the pain at all. So I said, we don't care. We don't care. This guy is like, oh, are you feeling okay? I ignored him. That's this. And so the direct translation from Italian is basically this. It's like saying in English, does this one speak Italian? Does this one, not this woman. I'm like, if it was a white person that you asked the question to, you assume she's Italian, and she's not responding to you, would you not be like, ma'am, did you hear me? Are you okay? Did you hear my question? Like, you find a way to understand if she actually heard you. Why would you assume that I'm an immigrant who doesn't speak Italian? Because that's what they've been doing since. And it's the country that I live in, backwards. So I was pissed, right? I am bloody Italian, you idiots. If I'm responding, maybe it's because I'm in bloody pain. That's why I'm not responding to your stupid question. Why would you ask somebody who's in the middle of tears if they're okay? Guys, I was so vexed. And at the end of everything, the guy who did the surgery asked me. So I was like, I was so traumatized. I was staring into space. I wasn't even with it. So for like the whole day, I couldn't speak. I couldn't speak because I was in pain, because like It was like it's near my. I couldn't really speak properly, so my family was looking for me. Everybody was looking. I couldn't even pick up my phone. I was in so much pain, emotionally and physically, to be honest. And the guy was like, "Oh, Anna, are you okay?" I'm like, I didn't respond. And he's like, "Oh, are you sad?" I'm like, he's like, are you angry? I'm like, yep, very angry. Do you think anybody of them came the next day to apologize about how they conducted the whole thing, or say something about anything, or we're really sorry about how everything went, but we already opened the cast, we had to continue, we couldn't just leave it open because it increased the infection. Give some sort of explanation. Nobody said a word to me. So I then faced one of the doctors, and I said, your boy, because he's the main doctor, I thought he was going to conduct it. He didn't. It was he's like some of his like mentees or whatever. I was like, your boys did a very terrible job yesterday. And I said everything that happened. And he said, but did you complain about the pain? I'm like, they saw me crying. I was in tears and I was wailing. And they just like, oh, we need to go ahead. It's like they had a mission to finish. They don't care how much in pain I was. They had to finish. You guys, honestly. And then he was like, oh, I'm really sorry. And then he walked away. I'm like, what? Is that it? Wait, is that actually it? So I'm vexed now, because not only you guys did a terrible job emotionally, but you also don't even care to even make me feel better or something. Like, I was just like, these people are mad. So one of the nurses was like, Anna, you need to write a claim and like write it like official claim, whatever, so that they won't do it again. Because I'm like, because they were saying they couldn't do general anesthetic, and the nurse was like, they don't have to do general anesthetic. You can do we have like mild ones where you're not completely asleep, but you like, or they can even put an oxygen mask. There were so many options they could have given you. Because they just wanted to finish by the time they wanted to finish, and they wanted to get it over and done with, that's why they kept going, because they don't care. So you need to do a claim. So I'm going to do a claim basically, and we'll see how it goes. So they ask me, why would you do that? Water, I will tell them. But anyways, that aside, I was able to speak to my family the day after a little bit and call them. Everybody was really worried. So my dad was like freaking out because I saw his calls. I'm like, oh God. And yeah, it was because I was in so much pain. I was crying the whole time. It was just terrible, man. It was just terrible. But that was the pain that I was talking about that I didn't want to go through. But God has been faithful. And the first day, the Monday night, I couldn't sleep because I was in so much pain. They gave me some painkillers and they take a while to kick in. So then they kicked in and I was fine. And then over time, like, things got better. Today is Friday. It's much better. I can walk. I can move about. I couldn't even walk for the first 2 days as well. I couldn't get up, so they had to clean me in bed. It was just a lot. But God is gracious. He's taking me through. And I'm alive to tell it. So, yeah, guys, these are the Chronicles for today. And, yeah, so basically that's it. So hopefully they will let me go in the next few days after a month, because I've been here a month. I came on the 7th of February and it's the 8th of March. So yeah, sorry, this is irritating. So yeah, this is what's up. This is the Chronicles. I hope you're having a good day. Today's Friday, so you guys be chilling for the weekend, innit? And yeah, guys, so that's me. And yeah, today's a bit short, but it's just an update of what's been happening. And we just pray that this is the last video. Oh, another testimony, great. So started with the one in the neck. Started doing dialysis from the neck. I used to do dialysis in the neck before I started the one in the stomach. So it's like a full circle moment, isn't it? And then when I started the one in the neck, normally when I used to do it back in the day, if you see one of my blog posts, I wrote a blog post about this actually. It was terrible. I used to feel so sick, nausea, vomit, dizzy. It was the most terrible experience. But now, I've done already 2 sessions. When I finish, I'm fine. I'm like, this is different. And it's crazy because my roommate told me that, I was scared to do it as well because I didn't want to go back to that horrible experience, how my body used to feel after that treatment. But my roommate was like, do you know what? Maybe this time is going to be different. Maybe God is going to make it look different this time. So you actually not feel any pains. She's not even a Christian. And she told me about God because I always talk about God. And so then when I did it, It was actually like, oh my gosh, you were so right. We're like, oh, you see, it's different this time, and it actually is different this time. So yeah, guys, we praise God for that, for progress, and we lift His name forevermore. He alone is to be praised, and we are very thankful for all He has done for us. So guys, have a nice weekend. We'll talk tomorrow, and the Chronicles will still continue because I'm still here. So yeah, if there's any topic you want to talk about, you want me to talk about, let me know, and we can discuss it in depth. So yes, enjoy your weekend, and yeah, speak to you soon. God bless you. Bye.